What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay. We live from the sports book. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully my speaker. Can y'all hear me good? One thing I need to know. Can y'all hear me good? I think I'm finna take these AirPods off, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me, my guys. It shouldn't be going through the. Let me see. My guys, just say yes if you can hear me in the. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me good. I'm pretty sure you can. Should be able to. Let me get through this shit, man. Y'all can see him back there in the counter. They probably finna get mad. It's cool, man. Let me do this show real quick, guys. Make the sports book. I want to say real quick, man, if you guys can, let people know about the show, man. There's other shows out there getting a lot more subscribers than mine, man, which, I mean, that's cool. I don't really compete with anybody, but, like, come on, y'all help me out. Y'all help me get the subscribers up, man. We all trying to get the cash here. It's Us Against The Bookies, so if y'all can't do that, tell everybody you know, friends, family, coworkers, if they can subscribe to the channel, my guys. First game up. Let's head over here to the streets of Charlotte. I don't have much on this game, but I will break it down. We got Hornets here getting 7.5 points here at the house versus the Cleveland Cavs in this one. We know that Jared Allen is already ruled out. This was a close game, closer than many people thought it was going to be in the last time. Cavs end up beating them 114 to 108, guys. So this is the fourth straight road game for the Cavs. They do have the 76ers on deck at home. So possibly a little look ahead here for the Cavs. The Hornets, they were playing well. Obviously, they necessarily shouldn't be trying to win games, but it's crazy because I kind of feel like with Jordan as the owner, he won't necessarily let them tank. He don't want to be a terrible team. But they are 3-1 ATS last four games, and like I say, the last game they gave the Cavs everything that they could handle. In that one, Mobley had got early foul trouble. In that one, Garland came back 28 points, 23 for Donovan Mitchell, and that one, even though Mitchell went 0 for 6 from 3-point line. And that one, so tough game for me, man. Like I say, Mark Williams was out in the last one as well. He's been their starting center for the Hornets that's been playing really well. So like I say, they dropping bodies, man. Kelly Oubre ended up not playing at the last game as well. So maybe if Mark Williams come and play and Kelly Oubre in this one, Hornets money line actually could be. I mean, not Hornets money line. Hornets plus the points here actually could be a sneaky little look here with the Cavs. Like I say, last game over road trip. Got possibly looking ahead to the big game versus 76ers on deck. I don't want to lay 7.5 here with the Cavs. Are they the better team? You're damn right they are. But it's just a really tough game for me. Like I said, I do lean to the Hornets in this one. When two teams play back to back as well, you like to lean to that team that just lost the first one, man. So even though the Cavs didn't cover the spread, they like I said, they did win the game. They just didn't cover the spread and knowing, and it was a close game throughout as well. Hornets were up 10 at the end of the first quarter, and they were up 7 at the end of the first half, man. So it's not something that I feel super strongly on, to be honest with you, but I would lean to the Hornets to be perfectly honest with you, my guys. So that's my look on that game. Let's go over here to the streets of Toronto here, man. We got the Raptors laying a point at the house versus the Nuggets in this one. Another tough game, and I must say, I know I'm staying so far away from the Nuggets for the rest of the season that I'm looking towards fading them or I'm not betting the game. This team is not playing any defense right now. Their second unit is ass right now as well. Reggie Jackson, that hadn't worked out well. Jamal Murray popped up on the injury report with knee soreness, and it's the same knee that had a tore ACL on as well, man. So don't be a bit surprised to see Jamal Murray if he doesn't play. That's why this line opened up at 2 and then went to -1 for the Raptors in this one. I'll be honest, I'd like to take the Raptors here. I don't like that they're coming off a 5-game road trip, right? They only went 1-4 straight up. I read some things saying like Siakam and the guys, they're starting to get pretty down on themselves. Even though they tried to keep it so positive for a while, it's finally starting to settle in how bad they've been playing. They've only won 2 out of the last 7 games. So 2-5 straight up, and only 3-4 against the spread over the span as well. They've lost 3 straight games. They probably could have won that Lakers game, but Lakers came back and took the momentum. Same thing happened with the Clippers. They should have won that game. Clippers come back and so their hearts are getting snatched out every single game. So I do worry about the Raptors, like mindset wise. Nuggets on 4 ATS last 4, been playing horrible defense as well. And look at this. The Raptors, they are only, remember, this is the first game back after a 5-game road trip. They're 1-6 ATS in their last 7 home games following the road trip for 7 or more days, guys. They've actually played 7 out of their last 8 games on the road as well. So they've been flying all over the place, coming back home from a West Coast road trip as well, but they did have 3 days off, so at least that's good for the Raptors there. Nuggets are 8-2 ATS last 10 in Toronto, guys, but this is a revenge spot. The Raptors did just lose to the Nuggets not too long ago. That was March 6th. Remember, that was a game where Scott Foster was the ref for the Nuggets in that one. Scotty Barnes got a late take in there, kind of changed the whole game. So with that, I lean the Raptors here minus the one. I'd like to get there. Don't like the necessary spot that they're in, even though they did have 3 days off. That is good, but I'll be honest, I don't like the spot for the Raptors, but I know that that's the only way that I'm looking at is Raptors minus one and L, my guys. So heavy lean to the Raptors. If I'm betting that game, I'm taking Raptors in the full game minus the one, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Oklahoma City here. Thunder, laying a point and a half at the house versus the Nets. I'll be honest, I don't necessarily agree with the Thunder laying a point and a half here. We do know the Nets are supposed to drop, but they've been way too hot in my opinion. Nets are supposed to drop one at some point, in my opinion. This is the fifth game and the last game of their 5 game road trip as well, and another one where they've played 7 of their last 8 games on the no, they've played 6 of their last 7 games on the road, guys. And since the All Star break as well, they've played 8 of their last 10 on the road, guys. So the Nets, they are balling 6-0 straight up last 6-0 against the spread last 6 games, 5-1 straight up, my guys. But you look at the Thunder, they've been balling out as well. 5-1 straight up last 6 games and 5-1 against the spread as well. But I must say, so they beat up on the Jazz twice. I'm not impressed by that. They beat the Warriors on the road, finally got off that over that speed bump there. Still not really impressed with the Warriors on the road. They got blown out by 30 in the back-to-back versus the Suns. They beat the Pelicans, somewhat of a respectable win on the road. Then they beat the Spurs the next night as well. So Thunder, I guess you could say their resume isn't the best, to be honest with you guys, but they have been balling. I expect the Nets to drop at one point. This is a tough game for me, man. Last game before the road trip for the Nets as well, before they head back to the house. Really tough one. I don't think the Nets should be dogs here, in my opinion, but would I be surprised if the Thunder got the win? No, I wouldn't. I must say, guys, if I'm betting this game, I am probably I would go with the Nets here to keep it high. They've been playing red high. Even the game versus Milwaukee Bucks, remember, where they basically sat everybody, were playing the scrubs. They damn near beat the Bucks in that way, man. So the Nets are playing with their heads on fire right now. They don't have to deal with a ton of size in this one, right? So Claxton and running Dorian Finney-Smith at the 5 won't hurt the Nets in this one because they're playing against another smaller team. You have Bridges and Cam Johnson that you can put on SGA to kind of somewhat stifle him, and Giddey as well. So really tough type of game. I can see it going either way. When that happens, guys, I stay off the game every single time, in my opinion. So I'd like to lean to the Nets, but Thunder are favored here. Both teams been playing well. In theory, Thunder here at the house do have the advantage with the Nets last game of a 5 game road trip and coming off some huge wins as well, guys. So, but I must say, if I'm betting the game, I would lean to the Nets plus 1.5, but it is a tough game for me, my guys. Could be a nice little over spot as well. Let's go over here. I can't even talk. I don't have anything on this San Antonio Magic game, so I'm not even going to waste your time. 2 games of the day for me here. Let's go to the streets of New Orleans here, guys. Pelicans land a point and a half here at the house versus the Lakers, and I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the Pelicans being favorites here. Maybe Ingram comes back, and then the line will go up with some, but I don't care. I'm only looking towards Lakers here. This is a huge 2 game stretch for them, guys, and they can win both of these games. The Lakers can. Two very winnable games, in my opinion. They play the Pelicans here tomorrow, and then they'll have the Rockets on deck. So it is a first game of a back-to-back for the Lakers. I don't necessarily like that, but I do expect them to give it their all here. They can beat the Rockets as well the next day, but it starts here. The Pelicans are right behind you in the playoff seeding, guys. So if the Lakers lose this one, they'll be back on the outside looking into the playoffs. They've also beaten the Pelicans 2 times this year. It's 2-1. So if they win this one, they'll own the series 3-1, and they'll own the tiebreaker. If they lose this one, then the Pelicans might own the tiebreaker over them, and they'll get a playoff position ahead of them, guys. So huge game, huge playoff implications here for the Lakers. Give me D'Angelo Russell and the boys. Anthony Davis coming off a loss here. I took Lakers plus the 1.5. I like them plus the 1. I'd play him on the money line as well, like whatever you would like to take. Like I say, Ingram has been out the last couple games. It's very possible he could come back here. I don't care if Ingram plays or not. Give me D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, Anthony Davis, a pissed off Anthony Davis coming back to New Orleans here as well. Like I say, Pelicans, their offense has been dreadful last 5 games, guys. 4th worst offensive rating in the last 4 games. You look at the Lakers, they've had, I believe, the 2nd best, maybe 5th best offensive rating in the last 5 games. No, defensive rating for the Lakers. Now I can't say the Pelicans can play some defense as well. That's all they have. They have to try to muck the game up. You see what I'm saying? And make it an ugly type of game. So I would lean heavily to the under here as well. I do think the under 232.5 is worth the play, and I also think you might wake up in the morning and this one be like 229 or something. I think the total bettors are going to take this under because this will be a playoff style type of game. But I trust the Lakers offense a lot more. 2 teams that can play really good defense. Lakers offense is a lot more fluent. I must say they can't run that lineup out there where they have Gabriel, where it's just Schroeder. He's the only offensive guy. I seen him throw out Schroeder, uh, Gabriel. He had Hatchimore out there. He had two more guys. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? It was a horrible lineup. So they hopefully look at this the tape and see to never go to that lineup again. It was a horrible offensive lineup. I don't know why he would ever put that shit on in the. I just want to tell you real quick because you do not want. I don't want to see this lineup on the floor. I must say that was bad coaching by him. They had came back and went on 8-on run and had to leave versus the Knicks guys, and then they put this bum ass lineup out there. It was crazy. So they had Troy Brown Jr., they had Hachimura, Schroeder, Gabriel, and then I think they had I think they had Vanderbilt out there. So it was Vanderbilt, Troy Brown Jr., Hachimura, Schroeder, and Gabriel. Never do that shit again. Never. Anthony Davis or D'Angelo Russell has to be on the floor at all times, guys. At all times, man. I'm sorry. I don't even want to see more than 2 minutes played without Russell and AD on the floor, but this is a big game for the Lakers. It is the first game on the road after 5 straight home games, guys. So I must say, in theory, the Pelicans in the first quarter, if anything, would be a spot for them. But Lakers could come out a little slow. But like I say, their offense, I trust their offense a lot more. Give me the Lakers in this one, guys. I took them plus the 1.5, +1. Like I said, if you have to take the money line, I think the Lakers will win this game, guys. Simply put. So money line +1.5, whatever on the spread. Lakers is my spot for today, guys, and that's the one I gave out on the Action Network app as well, guys. So yeah, and I like that. Pelicans team total under could be a play as well. I see the Lakers locking up here, my guys. That's what I'm liking in this one, man. Damn, I got to do the Suns game, man. I got to do the Suns Bucks. I don't have a line for that one, man. Let me know if y'all see a line. I'll tell you this. I don't. Let me just see real quick. Let me see. Let me know if y'all see a line, guys, because I would like to break the game down. I just don't have a line. We don't know we don't know who all is going to play, man. But yeah, so we're gonna have to catch the show in the morning, guys. We don't know who's playing. Giannis might rest. You never know. Chris Paul, somebody, whoever. But I'll be honest, I do lean the Suns tomorrow, guys. So I'll tell you that right now. I can't fully break it down, but both teams coming on back to back. Suns coming off a loss. I wish they had went on ahead and got blown out and didn't try to make it close, but. Bucks coming off a win here. I believe 5th straight road game, last game of a road trip for the Bucks. I do think the Bucks take a L tomorrow and the Suns finally get some championship revenge. I don't think they've beat the Bucks since they lost to them in the finals, guys. So I do think the Suns can get it done tomorrow. They almost got it done in Milwaukee as well. So yeah, they beat them one time since the revenge or whatever. But I do like the Suns tomorrow, coming off back-to-back losses as well. 3rd straight road game and last game for the Bucks. Probably might rest Holiday or somebody. Lean Suns there tomorrow, but I did already bet Lakers plus the 1.5, guys. Let me switch this line here because it's been flip already, man. Knicks were plus 1.5 when I was at the house. They were plus 1.5, guys. Now they're minus 1.5, but I don't care. We're taking the New York Knickerbockers here. We're going to the streets of Portland here. We got the Blazers getting a 1.5 at the house. The Blazers are absolutely horrible in this spot, guys. They're horrible in this spot. Coming back home from a road trip, only 1 day's off. I remember last year they were like 0-7 against the spread coming off for a road trip or 7 or more days. But it looks like in the last 4 they are 0-4, guys. So it's a lot worse than it. I can't go back that far. I'll get the SUQL for my guys Ronald and Chris, but they're saying 1-4 ATS last 5 home games following the road trip for 7 or more days. It goes back way further than that. At some point last year, they were like 0-7, 0-8 in this spot. In this one, Jeremy Grant got hit in the eye in the last game, had a real fat eye. Not sure if he's going to play. Dame's acting like he doesn't even care to play for the team anymore. Oh, my calf is injured. See what I'm saying? So could get a better line, guys. If the Blazers, if Grant or just Dame alone, this line might go up 3 points. You see what I'm saying? But I don't care, man. This is a Knicks type of spot. I know it's the last game of a road trip, but I like the Knicks. The Knicks have only won 1 game so far on this road trip, so they at least like to close it out and win 2 games in a row, get some momentum going back to the house. The Blazers have no momentum whatsoever. Dame sitting out the last game tell me everything I need to know. Like I say, I don't even think he cares to play for the Blazers anymore, man, to be honest with you. I like the Knicks in this game. It's unfortunate. It was at plus 1.5, open at that, plus 1.5, then +1, then it flipped to -1. Now you see 2s hop out there, my guys. I like the Knicks tomorrow. This is my spot today that I was already looking ahead to. You see what I'm saying? So I love the Knicks in this one. I love the Lakers as well, but I think this Knicks one is a really good play. I must say, if you like props, Cam Reddish probably going to be turned up on the side for the Blazers. He obviously he got disrespected by the Knicks, but Josh Hart, he's gonna want to show up as well. He had got traded from Portland, but I don't care. All that full squad here. I can't trust the Blazers. I can't trust the Blazers defense. They're a good offensive team. I don't trust the bench whatsoever as well. I think I like the Knicks as the better overall, more complete team and better coach as well. Knicks will probably take the Blazers to Smack City in this one, guys. I like the Knicks in this one. You see what I'm saying? Even the Knicks, like I said, I did take them at +1. I took them again at -1, guys. So I like the Knicks money line. If you have to lay the 2, I like it as well. If you like to wait to see what's up with Dame, guys, if Dame is in, it'll flip to Blazers like -2 or something. You can get plus money with the Knicks. I don't give a damn who's playing. The Knicks will close out their road trip here with in emphatic fashion and smack up these Blazers in this one. Y'all know that it's a horrible spot when teams come back off of their road trip. Y'all saw what the 76ers just did. They came out there super sleepy. The Blazers will come out here super sleepy as well. Knicks also in the first half should get the cash as well, guys. So that's the show, man. I'm telling you what I'm like. I tell you what I bet. I gave you sports betting advice on everything, guys. If you guys can help me out, show some support to the channel, my guys. Join the channel. These night shows are supposed to be for the members, man. So if you're not a member, I'm looking out for you tonight, guys. It's really supposed to be for the members. You see what I'm saying? Join the channel as a member. It's Us Against the Bookies, trying to get some cash every single time. The members show and the member channel over there for the community is basically just for the early looks, live plays, all that good stuff, man. So if y'all can join the channel as a member, share the show as well, man. Tell your people, your friends, your families, your coworkers to subscribe to your boy Jay Money's channel, man. But that's the show. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Knicks and Lakers for me, guys. 2 top spots on the board, and also we're gonna see what's happening with the Suns game, guys. I do think the Suns have some. I think the Suns full game will get it done. They'll finally get off that 2-game win streak, get some championship revenge versus the Bucks. They'll hate the Bucks forever. That's what I'm looking at, guys. But 2 top spots, Knicks for sure, Lakers as well, guys. 2 spots that I love tomorrow. I love both of them. Let's go 2-0 one time for the one time. Put your good luck shirts on. Put your Us Against the Bookies. Let's get some cash. All lit, my guys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. I gotta head to the house. You see what I'm saying? Join the channel as a member, guys. It's $3. It's $4, man. If you've been watching this show for years and been cashing with me, it's $4, guys. So, like, seriously, man. Let's get this cash. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will win. I hope everybody has a great night, great week, all that good stuff, man. Let's stack up. Let's run up 5 figures this week, my guys. Let's do it, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We out. Any game I didn't talk about, then I'll talk about in the morning with my guy Andy Lang and Teddy Covers, 1 p.m. Eastern, man. Y'all hit the like button if you like the show. Share the show as well. Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Let's get this cash, man. We out.